Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Well, the heat was one thing, but now our focus is turning to severe thunderstorms moving through the tri-state. No confirmed damage in our viewing area just yet. That was the case just outside of the tri-state, but just this latest warning that's been updated but also upgraded. A severe thunderstorm warning approaching the Wabash River, and that's where you see those flashing polygons. We'll get right to that. That severe thunderstorm watch goes until 9 o'clock, but that newest update, again, where you see the yellow flashing there, including up to and across the Wabash River, that is now for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, with that line of storms moving through our western fringe counties, approaching or actually moving through Carmi already, and pretty much blanketed again from north to south. The line itself moving to the east. So that warning there, which as of now does not include the city of Evansville, but you're next in line. Likely the next severe thunderstorm warnings would probably put it through the rest of Gibson, Vanderburgh, Henderson, and down to Webster counties as well. That's not in effect just yet, but of course they want to give people enough notice as they can. And this does have a history of producing some damage as well. But again, that part of the line where it's kind of bowing out, basically eastern Wayne County down through Crossville to Carmi, New Haven, Grayville to the east. That bowing segment has the potential for some 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And again, thankfully so far, we have not seen any reports of damage in our viewing area, but this line as a whole has a history of producing some damage out towards the west of the tri-state. So again, moving to the east and growing a little bit to the south. So that's why earlier this evening, severe thunderstorm watch was actually shifted further south to include parts of Hopkins and Muhlenberg counties as well. That again goes until 9 o'clock. So we'll ride this line from north to south. Clay, Richland counties, that warning goes until 7 o'clock. The new warning down to the south that again includes most of the Wabash corridor on either side, Indiana and Illinois. That goes until 7:30. Again, that part of the line for the possibility of not only large hail, but 70-mile-per-hour winds. So you see that cluster of right over I-64. A lot of heavy rain, frequent lightning as well. That part of the line pushing into Grayville here momentarily. Carmi likely seen already the heaviest winds pushing through central and eastern White County. Now across into Omaha, you've likely got the gust front as well, and that's approaching the Wabash River. So Mount Vernon next in line, as is Morganfield as well. And here are some times of arrival. I'll step off so you can see. Again, moving through Grayville the next couple of minutes into Mount Vernon at about 6:52, Morganfield 7:01, and then to Owensville up in Gibson County, that at about 7:07. And again, a lot of communities in between that aren't shown. Our system just kind of estimates with that long of a storm track some of the higher populations in that line. And of course, next in line, like I mentioned, the Evansville Metro, I would say anywhere between about 7:15 to 7:30. And of course, a lot of people likely out of the fairgrounds for the Vanderburgh County Fair this evening. May want to give some friends and family a heads up if you know anybody out there that this line is moving through, not really showing any signs of weakening. And again, thankfully so far, we have not seen any confirmed damage, but that could likely change. Again, this is the latest storm reports, some hail, also some wind damage just west of the tri-state along I-57 and points west. We've got our tower camera in Owensboro shifted to the west, showing those darker clouds getting closer and closer, and kind of pointed to the northwest from our Hens Construction tower camera in Henderson. And you can make out where the relief is finally moving through, but of course it's coming at a price with these cooler temperatures with that line of severe storms. We remain under that slight risk through the rest of this evening as this line pushes through. Again, I think about 7:30 or so into the Evansville area. Should be weakening as it enters our eastern counties by about 9 to 10 o'clock. Of course, that watch currently runs until 9 o'clock this evening. Things dissipate later on this evening. Then we're quiet for the rest of this evening and tonight. Still hot and humid tomorrow for most of the day. By tomorrow afternoon, we get that drier, pleasant air moving through. So dew points, that humidity dropping by late tomorrow afternoon and evening. That sets up a cooler and much more comfortable start to next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, temperatures at or around normal. Humidity off the board for the first half of next week. So finally some relief once we get these storms out of here. So the storms continue this evening, moving from west to east, have the potential for some damaging winds and some large hail as well. Things wind down later on tonight. And then again, a pleasant start to next week, but heat, humidity, and showers and storms return for the second half of next week. Looks like another system pushing through on Thursday afternoon and evening, and then just some spotty showers and storms with the heat building once again by the end of next week and the start of next weekend. So we'll continue to watch this line of severe storms as it approaches the Wabash River and eventually into the Evansville Metro here within the next half hour to 45 minutes. We'll have the information scrolling across the bottom of your screen.